In this example, we'll look at determining a Pearson product moment correlation and also calculating the regression line that fits the data. We'll use three different functions for that, and we'll add a scatter plot to be able to look at the data as well. Here we have two small sets of data. We have two variables, x and y. To get the correlation between the two, it's fairly simple. All we have to do is say that we want a correlation. The function is CORREL. And then we put in the two arrays of data that have our variables. So we put in our x value first, which is in B2 through B6. And then we also add our y variable, which is in C2 through C6. So our correlation is 0.86. In order to get the slope for a regression equation, there is a slope function. So we type in slope, and then we add the known y's and the known x's. So what we're trying to do is predict y values based on our x values. So we take the x value, the y values that we know, those are in C2 through C6, and then we'll also add the x values that we know, which are in B2 through B6. So our slope in this case is 1. The y-intercept is going to require a different function, and it's just intercept. When we use that function, again we put in our known y's, which are in C2 through C6, and our known x's, which are in B2 through B6, and our y-intercept is 2. So I had set this up previously. This is the line equation based on our value. So if we take our x value, B2, multiply it by the slope, and then add the y-intercept, we get our predicted value of y. So the 2, 4, 10, 8, and 6 are the predicted values of y based on these x values. If we want to add a scatter plot, we can take our there's two ways you can add the variables in. We can highlight the two variables this way, and then we can go to Insert Chart, and we can pick Scatter Plot, and that's a scatter plot. We could go through and change the headings of the y and x axes. We can change the label for the legend. We can take the legend out. So you can modify it somewhat, but this is how you get a scatter plot to fit the data. And if we're able to draw a line here, the line would go somewhere through like this, and we would have the equation of y equals x plus 2.